Right, Flo? If I keep it here.
Good afternoon, BZB TV fans. My name is Matt Richards with BZB Gear, and today I'm joined by my great co-host Joel Cruz, who's at the BZB TV studio in Sacramento. How are you doing, buddy?
I am doing very, very well. Nice T-shirt you got there.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I
got the
kind of
same.
noticed you're wearing something similar. Yeah.
Yeah, we got the same tailor. So you got good taste over there. Oh, you're looking good though, Matt. Did you
Oh, thank
did you
you.
shave or cut your hair or
Shave a little bit.
you
Yeah, I
did?
also got
Oh,
a little
okay.
bit of a trim. Just make
Oh,
sure I don't have
nice.
any dead ends or anything. So.
Cool.
Enjoying the long hair while I can, because who knows? At some point it might not be so long.
Are you gonna grow it long enough where you, when you eventually do cut it, are you gonna like donate your hair? I know a lot of people. A couple of my friends, they had their hair.
I haven't thought
really
about
long.
it. I haven't thought about it. But my whole thought process is, I'm going to enjoy my hair while it's here, because I don't know if it's going to go away. And if it starts going away,
Oh.
if I start losing my hair,
Oh, you mean?
we're just going bald.
Oh, you mean like that? No, you're a youngin. You're a little young cat over there. Yeah, you'll be fine. Look, I got like all gray hair. I got to start doing what's it called?
man.
Just men, or those commercials. Like,
Hey man, I might not be 30 yet, but I've already found a gray hair or two. But hair talk aside, there's quite a few things that we need to talk about real quick before we actually get into the fun stuff of BZB Gear. But we are in November now, man. I can't believe it. We just had Halloween. I know you probably had a good time at Halloween, but we also got to start thinking about Thanksgiving, and then soon after that, we're talking about Christmas, and then we're into the new year.
Yeah, I know, huh? So October went by so fast. October baby here, and then my son, my oldest son, his birthday is like right after mine, so 17 and then 18.
Mhm.
And I think that's why we love and gravitate to the whole fall, Halloween, October season. But how was your Halloween? I know like every year. I don't know if it's just our neighborhood or if that's just this is how Halloween is. I don't know if it's dying, but I barely had like five. The doorbell barely didn't even ring 6 times. It was a handful of times, maybe 5 times. I'm thinking it's because we live in a cul-de-sac, like a court. So people tend to like to stay on the main roads. But I mean, I called my parents. They live in the city next. Over. I was talking to them. During the trick-or-treaters Halloween night, and they said, "Oh no, actually we ran out of candy. We had to turn the light off." And
oh, really?
So they had a bunch of people, and I'm just telling them I'm so jealous because one of these years I want to have experienced that where I run out of candy because there's so many visitors coming.
But, oh, you don't have as much left over to get through.
Yeah, that's. Well, I guess what I should have done was just take handfuls. Because in the beginning of the night you want to be conservative. You don't want to run out of candy. Then later on, you gauge how the night's going, how many visitors. Then you can start grabbing 1-2 handfuls, right? But like I said, we only had like 5 people come over. So I mean, I should have grabbed bucketfuls and just start giving it.
I mean, mine was kind of slow too. I mean, granted, it's a newer like housing community, so that's to somewhat be expected. But I think we only maybe had 10 or 11 people come. I was mostly on corralling the dogs duty. So anytime somebody comes to the door, they start going crazy. So it's really funny too, because Tally, our big dog, she's only like a year old now. She's still a puppy though, but she is big. She's like
He is,
60
yeah.
pounds, but like she is a scaredy cat. She gets super scared whenever there's anybody new that she doesn't know that's
Uh-huh.
around. So it's funny. She'll bark, but she'll bark and then she'll run away.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
Oh man, so she doesn't have a lot of fun during 4th of July, I would imagine.
no,
Oh
no.
man. Um,
Well, speaking of fun though, I think you said your kids had some good fun though on Halloween.
yeah, no, they had so they had a school parade. Older now. I'm older now, so I like pretty much live around this year, with them. So yeah, there they are. My oldest is already 5. My youngest is really into racquetball. We're supposed to have a whole Back to the Future theme. One of them was going to be the party from part one, with his life vest or whatever. The life vest that John had on. And the other one was part two with the hoverboard. I was going to be maybe Doc Brown, maybe get a.
Okay, he's back.
Or,
Sorry,
tiny,
Jolski. I was gonna say something, but your audio was being a little weird there.
Oh, is it? Oh, my
Yeah,
bad. Can you hear
we're
me
good
now?
though. We're good though now.
Okay, sorry guys. Sorry if we have technical difficulties. I was having a little issues with the mic earlier, but hopefully it's okay for the rest of the show. But yeah, no, I mean we were trying to be Back to the Future, all of us. But my youngest, like I said, he's really into Dragon Ball. He just started getting into Dragon Ball this year, Dragon Ball Z. So he wanted to be a Super Saiyan. No, man, I loved it. We went to the parade. Everybody was. Everybody loved both of them, especially like my oldest. Everyone just kept saying, "Where'd you get the jacket?" It's funny because the Marty McFly, it's really just the jacket, and then we bought like that hoverboard. The hoverboard was like $10. They had a legit one at the store, like $70, like the real Mattel one from back in the day from from the movies. But then I said, "Oh, you're just gonna be carrying it around," so we grabbed that. But yeah, it was basically just the jacket. The pants, the shoes, the shirt, the hat, it's all him. We couldn't get the cool Nikes, the Nikes, the gray ones from part two. I know they sell them like for real, they sell them, but I think they go for like $1,000 or something. I think they're more collectible than shoes you want to wear anyways.
Yeah.
And then my youngest, actually, that wig. So the wig that he has on, his Super Saiyan hair, that costs more than the actual costume, than the getup. I have to buy it. You have to buy it separate. But the hair costs more. I was just telling them, man, we're gonna get our money's worth. So you wear it around the house, you wear it wherever you want. It's funny. So he had online tutoring. So it just came in. So it came in through the mail. He opened it up. He put it on immediately. Then he commenced to go to his tutoring in his.
Hey man, look,
so,
you know how it goes. You feel like you look good. That means you're going to be studying good. So that's how it goes. But man, I kind of wish I had a hoverboard. But I think we could maybe utilize the hoverboard to glide right into the actual topic of today. And that's where we're actually launching 2 new product lineups. We have our BZBGEAR Pro and our BZBGEAR Essential lines. So these are going to be 2 different gear lines. I could explain it, but we actually have some really awesome videos on the website, and I've pulled one up. So real quick, we're going to watch this it's about a minute and a half video because it's going to explain it far better than I can on the stream currently. So we will see you guys here in about a minute and a half, and then we will talk some more about these awesome lineups.
At BZBGEAR, we've always been driven by one simple mission: to empower you with the best in audio, video, and broadcasting equipment. We recognize that some of our customers demand the pinnacle of performance, seeking out the most cutting-edge technology and premium features. Introducing the Pro Gear line, designed for those with a keen grasp on networking, programming, and equipment installation. Our Pro Gear line offers sophisticated tech, tailored for professional environments. Its intricate designs can fully unlock the potential of any AV setup. But we also know that many of you are seeking straightforward, user-friendly solutions without compromising on quality. So, for the enthusiasts, the families, and everyone in between, we bring you the Essential Gear line. Our Essential Gear line is far from ordinary. These products are built with the same BZB Gear promise of excellence. They are designed to be more accessible and budget-friendly for our consumers. Whether you're an expert seeking industry-grade sophistication or someone looking for quality and simplicity, we have a catalog tailored just for you. And remember, whichever path you choose, our dedicated team is always here to guide and support you. At BZB Gear, we are ever evolving, innovating, and driving forward. Dividing our product line doesn't mean we're cutting corners. We are broadening the horizon. Dedicated to your passion, committed to your success. BZB Gear, your world amplified.
All right. So that is just a quick kind of recap specifically of, what to expect between the Pro and the Essential line. So kind of to piggyback off that video, which we hope you liked, but if you're interested in more, we have more content on our website. So I'll actually go ahead and bring that up while I talk a little bit more about the two lineups here. So I think we'll go ahead and start with the Essential line. So the Essential line is kind of our what we're thinking about as far as this is the lineup where we want to give you the best possible results that you're looking for, while also not killing the budget, essentially. Right, Joel?
Yes. So, premium solutions without the premium price tag, as we like to say. So the Essential line is essentially targeted towards residential, the likes of content creators, fitness instructors, and residential end users, gamers. So this is for like the smaller setups that you might have a setup at your home. You might be live streaming. You might have a podcast, right? And then you don't need, the so robust top tier equipment that you need. For these, you just need like a modest setup.
Right.
So that's where we're going with these two lines. Like we'll get into the Pro line later, which is more
to put it elegantly, I think where the Essential line really lives, it's designed for the people that need a professional solution, something that gives them all of the features that they want and need for a professional broadcast, or to fulfill a professional AV need, without requiring you to have a professional broadcast team. So something that's more tailored to making the life easier and accomplishing the goals of small groups, like one-person creator teams, two-person creator teams, small churches where you maybe only have one or two volunteers and you're the only technical director. So that's kind of where this product line lives. It's not necessarily, hey, this is just a cheaper product that doesn't have as many features. It's more along the lines of not only does it fit a budget designed around a smaller team, but also it gives them the features to accomplish the goals that they need to accomplish within the essentially within the I want to say requirements, but it's not really requirements, within the limitations that they have team-wise.
Yeah, you touched on it perfectly. Like so we kind of curated this line to be simpler to use. So the products that you'll find in the Essential line aren't so much network heavy. Some of them, some of our other Pro line that we'll get into later, like the AVR IP, maybe NDI technology. These things, you have to set up the network. And just get everything in connection. Mm-hmm. So the Essential is more not totally plug and play, but it's more towards that that type of route. You know, that the stuff that we have here is for the maybe beginners, beginner content creators, people are just getting into it, or like you said, like smaller setups. They don't need all the lavish things, right? So
Right.
these things on this the Essential line is it's easier, more user friendly to use. I mean, all our equipment is user friendly, but then you know here
And since you're showing it off, I'll go ahead and full screen you.
oh, there you go.
There's
Oh,
a few of our items.
there you go. So, for instance, like the Essential line, we have products such as capture devices, capture cards. We have cameras as well, but you'll find more of the maybe smaller, compact, maybe some of our box cameras, perfect for podcasts that don't need many. You don't need to move the camera a lot. You know, you just need stationary angles. Or something like this, a smaller PTZ type camera. This one has NDI as well. This one is offered in the Essential line. Like I said earlier about the networking. So there is still some that for more advanced users, you can have the NDI and some networking. And then this one is our latest 8K switcher. 8K switcher. Sorry, the pre-shot was not on my face, but really nifty 8K switcher, perfect for gamers.
It's just a 2-input switcher, correct?
One in. You have two ins, HDMI ins,
Yep.
One out. So very simple
2x1
product here. It supports 8K at 60, but also 4K at 120 hertz. So like I said, for all you your gamers out there, that is what we are who we are targeting.
On the left-hand side there, on the image that I have up there, that's actually the same switcher that he's talking
there it
about.
is. Yep, closer.
It's a much closer shot, but it's really small, compact, easy to use. But since we've talked about the Essential lineup a little bit, let's talk about our Pro lineup a bit. So there's one of the images that we have for our really awesome videos that we've done to kind of help with the launch of these. Again, you can see these videos on our page, but I'm going to go ahead and pull up the Pro Gear line page right now, as a matter of fact, so that way we can talk about it a little bit more. But this is kind of the no holds barred essentially lineup that we have going. So when we're talking about the Pro Gear lineup, we're talking the best products that we have in order to facilitate the best broadcast or the best AV setup that you can have. So this is going to be targeted more towards like the larger, excuse me, no, my voice. We're going to be targeting more of like the larger churches, but also professional broadcast. So I know we've harped on it a lot, but for an example product here, the Adamo 4K. We've been getting a lot of awards with that camera, and that's for a reason. The camera just is jam-packed full of features. Hold on, let me stop the audio there. But it's jam-packed full of features, and a lot of those features really live in this pro broadcasting world. Tally lights, just the 4K resolution, 60 hertz. It can do all of these different things, like auto tracking with AI. Because it's so feature-packed, it would be a great camera to throw in a broadcast studio. In fact, when I was working at the TV station, it's not uncommon to see PTZ cameras. They're not the main camera by any means in a broadcast setting, but they are an important tool, especially in a TV studio, because it's a giant set, right? While you do have these really cool, awesome, like $200,000 camera setups that they use for their main cameras, you're not mounting those to the roof of the studio in order to get top-down shots. And that's where something like the Adamo 4K really would shine in a broadcast setting. And that's, in fact, how we used PTZ cameras in the TV studio, was to get some of these off-angle shots, like a top-down in the kitchen area of the set, so that way you can see people doing kitchen prep or throwing stuff in a pot, stuff like that. So just really cool different concepts that you can use the Adamo for there. But that's just one example, right? We have tons and tons of products that are going into this.
Yeah. Like you mentioned, so the Pro is geared towards commercial corporations, healthcare, education campuses, sports venues, big, think big. So yeah, Pro line will have just the more robust, more lavish type of um, solutions. Like here, you'll see on the desk here, we have a few examples. So for large corporations, they might need, like he said, a Damo, which is a lot more has a larger capability than our say VPTZ that's on the Essential line. But the Adamo, has NDI, Dante, so network heavy, right? So all of these things, AV over IP. On the Pro line, you'll find things like that. Um, Testers, analyzer, and generators. AV over IP, like I said, video wall processors, like our BG 4K VP series, which is our all-in-one matrix switcher that does multi-viewing and video wall processing. So all three combine it all in one. So things like that, things for very large projects, you will find in our BZBGEAR Pro line. And both our websites are finalized, up and running now. So like Matt said, if you go to our web pages, you can see, find out more about the direction we're going with the Essential and the Pro, and then but also to see the curated options and solutions that you have within the two lines.
And right here, I'm actually on the Pro line page, but at the very bottom here, I can hit see all BZBGEAR Pro line products. That's going to load up for us. And we have all of our products now separated, whether it's all products, Pro Gear, or Essential Gear. So if you want to kind of go through and be like, hey, I'm really interested in the top of the line stuff, Pro Gear is probably where you're going to want to live. And then if you're saying, hey, you know what, I don't need all of the features, but I do want something that's going to give me a professional broadcast, or I need something that's going to be able to give me exactly what I need and nothing else, you can click on the Essential Gear tab here, and it'll start separating them out for you. So we've kind of really been hammering home the website in order to get around to doing this. On top of that, like Joel was saying, if you're interested in just seeing a quick snapshot, you can go to our products tab right up here, and right over here we have our Essential and our Pro page. And those were the pages that have been showing off to you guys here, just in the B-roll section is these pages. They'll give you a quick snapshot, some of the products, giving you ideas of how these two are separated, where the Essentials line might live, and whether or not that's a use case that applies to you. But we'll go ahead and open the floor up for some questions. And while we have these questions coming in, I am going to bring up something that we wanted to talk about but didn't talk about earlier. And, I happen to be in Texas right now, and a certain thing happened the other day. It's kind of up there behind me. It might be a little bit hard to see, but
Oh, get out the way!
Texas Rangers.
The Texas.
I'm not really a baseball fan, but.
Oh, I thought that was that's not the Chuck Norris TV show, or just
no.
Are there any Texas Rangers fans in the world? No.
Well, one thing's for sure, they're not really the San Francisco Giants. So
no, I was just listening to a sports radio on the way to work, and they were just one of the ESPN guys. He's a big Rangers fan. I guess he's the only one at the studio, so everybody was congratulating him, and they're just giving him a hard time, But yeah, I mean, it's their first. I heard it's their very first in the history of their of the team to win a World Series, and I think I will remember them more not for winning the World Series, but for knocking off. Wait, were they the ones who played Houston, or is Houston on the National League?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Oh,
Like I said,
okay.
I am really
I don't
not
know.
a baseball guy.
But I'm just glad it's not the Houston Astros playing. Well, so you're in San Antonio. Where is the Texas Rangers? Where did they play?
Um,
Do you know? Is that
it's Dallas.
is it Dallas? Okay.
Yeah.
So are you closer to Dallas or Houston?
I'm closer to Houston.
Oh,
So
okay.
it'd be a little bit of a drive. It looks like we have our first question now. It's from Fareed Khan, and he's asking if we have any plans for Dante Ultra. Joel, I'm going to defer to you on that one. Are
Dante.
you aware of any plans currently
Um,
for Dante Ultra?
No, not at the moment. Yeah, I mean, our solutions right now obviously are just the Dante AVH specifically, in our Adamo cameras. But for Dante Ultra, I think what's his name? Introduced that in one of our at IS or the last show we were at IBC. Gus. Oh yeah, Gus.
Oh, Gus.
Shout out Gus. Thanks for your time over there. But no, we have to get back to you guys on the Dante Ultra right now. I know there's some talks of 8K PTZ cameras, whatnot. But as for Dante, the protocols, I do not have any updates.
Yeah, currently, as far as I'm aware right now, we are just Dante AVH. We are not saying no to Dante AV Ultra, but as far as I know, it is not on the agenda currently. So,
but that is a good call out. Always open to implementing new technology into our solutions. So so that is a good topic to kind of bring up.
Any other questions before we cap off the stream here? I don't want to cut anybody off because we do have tons and tons of products in these lineups. So if you're curious where certain things might live, or as far as like which of these lineups they would go into, or where your current use case might be, we would love to answer that on stream for you. So we'll give you guys a couple more minutes here before we end the Q&A section. But Joel, are you a baseball guy?
Not too big. I'm more.
Not too big.
Okay. I mean, I do like October because October is like the only time of the year you get all four major, U.S. sports going on at the same time. So
have you ever been to an MLB game?
I have. I've been to Giants, A's games, the Giants and A's games. Those are fun. Bell of the Bay. I do enjoy going to the games. But like any type of sporting event, I might not be I'm not a huge soccer fan, but I've been to the San Jose Quakes, the Avaya Stadium in San Jose, and that it was a great experience. The stadium, oh wow, it's so nice. When you first get in, it's not the stadium yet; it's a big grass area, and then they have the bar is outside. It's just a very long bar, so it's like you have to go in like a big old. You feel like you're in a Daytona racing, big circle, oval. People could just hang out there and mingle, drink, sit on the grass, and then watch the game. I think they have a big screen there, so that you can just hang out there, or you could actually pay to get inside and then sit inside. So we got free tickets, so I was able to enjoy that. It was a great experience. Baseball, I do like going to the games, just sitting there, seeing the players, all the action. You think it's far. Like say you're in football, you sit at the very top, or you're at a baseball game, you sit at the back. Even if you sit at the back, I mean, it's not so bad. I mean, you still all the action is right there. You could see it break down.
I've just never been to an MLB game, but I have been to quite a few like AAA baseball games, and those are always fun.
Oh, okay. Oh, you haven't been to professional. Well, you lived in Sacramento for a bit, and
I always went to like the River Cats games.
Okay, so I mean the Giants would be the closest professional team for you to go to, and that's about an hour and a half drive or something. So yeah, I get it. But no, I mean they're fun, and then I don't follow baseball too much, but I know that this year they implemented the new rules to kind of speed up the game, things like that. And I heard it was a big hit. I heard it helped. I don't know what the ratings were, but then a lot of just people that talked about it that I heard they enjoyed. They did like the changes, like there's a shot clock or a pitch clock now or something like that. They can't take too much time. There's some other things they changed where you can like formation wise to kind of I don't know like even the playing field or whatnot. But yeah, I heard it was all positive feedback from these changes. So but yeah, no, I didn't. I just heard about the World Series ending. That's why I wanted to bring it up. You're in Texas already. Are you more of a Texas or a Houston Astros fan, since you're in, they're both pretty close to you?
I wish I cared enough to actually give you a good answer. But probably Houston, just because it's closer. If I ever did want to go to a game, it would just be easier to go see an Astros game.
Yeah, I know Astros they've been winning like even though they got caught cheating. But I mean after that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that tracks because I'm a Patriots fan. They got caught for cheating too, so.
Yeah. Oh, the ball. Oh yeah, the deflate gate.
Yeah. Anyways, it doesn't look like we're getting any more questions. So, Fareed, thank you for the question that you submitted. Hopefully, that gives you a little bit more insight. But we're really excited to bring these 2 new gear lines to you guys. Again, if you're catching this after the fact, after the live stream, don't hesitate to leave a comment on the video itself or on the page. We'll try and get back to you. Or you could just give us an email or contact our support or one of the sales members or any of that. We would love to talk to you and get you more information about this stuff, maybe even help consult. You can call at any time as long as it's during business hours, and we'll do our best to get to you. But anything else, Joel? Am I missing anything?
No, I guess that's it. Happy Halloween again, everybody. I can't wait till next October. Now we got to go to Christmas and Thanksgiving, and oh man, I gotta check my bank account because
hey man, actually,
shopping.
You know what? Our next stream, I guess, is going to be a pre-Thanksgiving stream. So
oh yeah, that's right. In a couple weeks,
that'll be pretty fun. We're looking forward to seeing you guys then. We've got a couple live streams left in the year. I believe it's about 3. So we're going to be kind of trying to have a little bit of fun with them, as well as maybe taking a look at what we accomplished this year in 2023, as well as what we're looking to accomplish in 2024. So I think that just about does it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you guys in the next live stream.
Thank you, everyone.